Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Oh, Beanie's here.
That wasn't the worst today. 3 minutes late.
Well,
Hey, my time's whittling down. I'm getting it less and less every week, right?
you're doing fine.
I think so too. I think we're doing better. I think we've done much better. Okay, I have a question before we get started. I want y'all to tell it in the chat. Do you want to play trivia?
Oh, my stars.
So, if you've been watching over on our, I have to think all of my social medias. If you've been watching on Maymay's Crafty Country Store,
Check and see how many microphones you have on.
I only have you know what it is? I went here to turn it off. I went there to turn it off and it wasn't there. When we go live, it turns on.
Okay.
So now I know. I'll pay attention. So, who wants to play trivia? And if you've been following us on our Maymay's Crafty Country Store Facebook page, you will know what trivia is. It's basically Christmas trivia. And what I'm going to be doing today is kind of repetitive, what I've been doing with you guys. So I thought it might be fun if Vince asked y'all some Christmas trivia and we kind of played that. It was fun when we're making wreaths. It's super fun. So if you're not familiar, we have been making wreaths over on our Maymay's Crafty Country Store Facebook page. We've made 4 so far. So if you're interested in making, we made 4.
I'm proud of you.
We've been going. But this is what I'm working on today. Look, there's my camera. You can see it up there. This is what I've been wanting to do this for a while. Since before open house and didn't have time to do it. So here's my thing. Who knows what a sampler is? Do you guys know what that is? You ever heard of a sampler? Like, I mean, it's pretty much in anything, but like in cross stitch, they used to do a sampler, and the sampler would show the different stitches. So like they might do the alphabet in a whole bunch of different stitches or what have you. You know what I'm talking about? Or there is a thing called a Dresden Wreath. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of this, but a Dresden Wreath is actually brass, and it's all these different little, like, it's made from candy molds, old candy molds. So what they do is, you know how you have like little Valentine heart candy or little shapes of chocolate, you know what I'm talking about? Well, they would take it and they would pour brass into those molds, and they would make this wreath out of all those molds, and it would be a sampler of the molds, right? It was really cool. They're really hard to come by. So I thought it might be fun to turn this into a sampler of some of my stamp sets. So like each window will have a different stamp set focus. What do you think?
Wow, man.
And then I also thought it'd be cool.
That's interesting.
I thought it would be cool to treat it like a snow globe. So I'm gonna treat it like a bunch of little snow globe windows. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
And then this will hold it all in. This is the plastic.
You're just gonna make everybody mad with that snow, though.
Yeah, get what we've got, because I think they've discontinued it. But you can get snow from other places. We just can't get it right now. This is the little plexiglass piece that comes inside. It just slides up in here, like up in this room. It just slides in like that. And it's pretty tight, but it's not super tight, but I have a plan to make it tighter. So here's the deal. Today's video, because we're doing it live, and I know y'all don't like tutorials done live, this is all I'm going to do. I'm going to cover the inside and possibly the outside with cardstock today. And then when I film the actual video, the first one will go up on Tuesday. When I film that, that'll be tutorial style. But this, I thought, I can do this and y'all just watch me cover it, right? I think so. No?
Yeah. Why not?
Why not? That's what I think too. So, I'm going to be covering it. I'm going to just tell you all this and then we can play. Be covering it with the Christmas Dots and Stripe collection. I love this paper. And I think it'll be the perfect background for whatever I want to do because, you know, I'm going to be using my stamps as the images so I can color them any color I want them to be. What is it? You look kind of sad.
No, I'm good.
All right.
No sadness.
So, I think I'm going to... Would it be weird? Oh, does this pack not have that color? Hold on. Yeah, it does. I don't think it would be weird. What do you think? Would it be weird if all of my windows had this tan color as the background? Then no matter what I put in them would pop. Or should I do a darker color? Maybe I should do the black as their backgrounds.
I like black as a background.
Black would be pretty, wouldn't it?
This color will pop on that.
Because anything I put on it will pop.
Yeah.
So I could put black inside it. Should I do them all black? I don't know. Let's look. So the creamy color is... Maybe I should just mix them up and just color to fit the color.
Do your thing.
Like if I just do every one of these in a different color, then I just have to design. I just have to treat it like a card, right? If I go, well, I have a red background card. Okay, we're just gonna change them all up.
Well, let me just ask you this: is this your box?
Well, I like opinions when somebody. I don't get
Well,
to
I mean,
craft
I
with
ain't
people in
saying
the
you
room
don't get
with me.
opinions. I'm just saying.
Okay, here's what you have to remember. Not so much today, but this is where this hangs from. If you want to hang this, you need to pay attention to the orientation of your box. It won't matter so much today because of what I'm doing. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is measure this area. And this area looks to be 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. So I'm going to cut one square real quick. I bet everybody has an opinion except you because you're like, it's just your box. Do what you want.
No. I mean, to me, it's not Maymay if it's not black, red, and tan.
But that's the
Black,
thing
red,
too.
and
I want to
white,
kind of,
technically.
branch out a little bit.
I know you're trying to expand your horizon there on stuff.
We made a pink wreath yesterday.
I know. I heard.
That's not like me, but having the girls around helps because they're very different. They have different styles.
Janine is watching us on a big screen TV.
Ooh, every pore in my face.
That is some scary thought.
Look, isn't that going to be cute? I don't even think I need to glue it in.
See us on a big screen.
All right, so that one was 2 7/8. Here's the thing about these boxes. They are roughly made. They're not like perfectly made. So you're going to measure each hole. This one is a little shy of 2 7/8. And then 2 7/8. So, all right, let's do another color. We'll start with 2 7/8 and see if I can get it out of there.
To me, that is not a solid, but to her, it is.
Did I say, should I do them in different solids? Did I say solids?
No, Laura just wanted to know, for me to clarify, is that a solid?
Y'all, I'm hooked on these, and you should be too. And let me tell y'all, when Vince told me the other day, when they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what else? I can change it. I can do, ooh, I like that too. Do y'all like that? I'm going to let it drop. Do y'all like, I don't know if I like that. No. No, Clark. No. It kind of sound like Clark. I got to trim a little bit more of this off. This part is just trial and error. Are you guys going to be bored watching me do this? Because I just thought I didn't want to film a whole video of me doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because that would have been boring. Oh, I'm a little bit wide. Story of my life. I'm going to trim a tiny hair off. Okay. Here's something else I'll tell you. So I know the top of my box is up here. The cool thing is the top is where my slider piece comes out, so it's easy to kind of keep up with. So if I cut a piece too short, which I think I might have cut this one a little short. If I cut a piece too short, I'm just going to make sure that I put... Oh, did you see what just happened when I did? I'm just going to make sure that I put the short piece at the bottom because I'm going to be putting snow in and that'll cover up. So it won't matter.
Are you going to glue it down?
Oh, yeah, eventually. I'm going to get them all cut.
Okay.
We'll glue it one time. All right. How big is this dude? This dude appears to be 1 7/8. Why they got to be 7/8? 1 7/8 by 2 7/8. Do you know why they have to be that way? Because it looks good to the eye. I've learned this. 3/8 and 7/8 look good to the eye. 5/8 looks good. It does, I promise. Let's use this dark color.
She said, trim a tiny hair off.
I did.
Also a story of Maymay's life.
That was a good one.
Said,
he burned me. Roast.
Thank you for asking, Patricia. I am feeling a little better. I
still don't
sound. Well, yeah, really,
I think you sound a lot better.
I sound a lot better, but it's still not me yet.
Y'all, this is going to be really a cute thing. I'm going to like this because I'm going to like it. I hope Shannon got my message about printing you those questions. Did she?
I don't know.
I asked her to print you the trivia questions.
We have different people singing different carols in the chat.
Christmas carols. All right, I'm going to do that one the same size. 1 7/8 by 2 7/8.
They're like writing a phrase and then somebody else writes the next phrase of the Christmas carol. It's kind
that's fun. Y'all are funny.
an
Play your games. Play your games. All right. Two.
Somebody said Grandma got ran over by a beer truck.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not familiar with the redneck version of that song.
Not in the song version. We know grandparents who've, we have beer trucks that go around lots of times in the South, right?
Mhm.
That's funny. Y'all are funny.
Shannon says, I am trying.
Oh, because our printer is so stellar? Is it that? Is that what the problem is? How wonderful our trimmer is? I mean, our printer is? Get in there, please. Oh, perfect. Okay. Now what color?
Apparently, Grandma got ran over by a beer truck coming out of Woody's Christmas Day.
This actually happened, it sounds like?
So I'm guessing Woody's is a
place that
an
carries...
establishment.
Right. I wouldn't think that it could be anywhere. I mean, Walmart
Joan
is an
wants
establishment.
A hippopotamus for Christmas.
I can't sing the songs.
I know we get in trouble if we sing them, right?
Right. We can't sing them. All right. I haven't done cream yet. I've wanted to, but I still haven't done it. So let's put it in here. So I went earlier today. I went up to the front of the store, to the retail side, and I started looking at my stamp sets because they're all hanging on the wall. They're easier to see there than they are in my box, in my little crates. So I started measuring things to see what would fit. And I'll tell y'all the list of stamp sets. Matter of fact, I'll give it to Vince so he can tell y'all. This was the list of stamp sets that, y'all, I'm hooked on my iPad. First off, let me tell y'all, I won this in Couture. So if you want to win stuff, that's how you do it, right? I won this through Couture, and I am hooked. So here are the stamp sets that I'll be focusing on that I know will fit in here.
Okay, so do I need to
You can name them.
write them or type them?
No, just say them. Just let them know. We're not going to... I'll put them in the description of the videos when we start putting them out, but just let them know. I don't think I like that one there.
So she listed Snowed Out, the Christmas Stitch Shapes, Winter Wonderland,
I might like it.
Ginger Fred, Santa Stuck, S'more Jesus, Holly and Heels, Adore Him, and Snow Peaking.
So those are the ones that I went through and measured and thought they'd be really cute to make this sampler thing. Do y'all like the idea of the sampler? I didn't hear what they said. Did they think it was a neat idea? It may not be a neat idea. I don't know. I think it is. What'd they think of the sampler? 5 and 7/8. All these 7/8, 7/8.
I'm just glad we ate lunch because you started talking about a sampler, I'd be wanting some, some
Whitman's?
appetizer tray.
See, I think Whitman sampler, and you think, what's the other one? What's the one that, Hickory Farms? They had samplers, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
I just remembered Hickory Farms. How about that? All right, what other color? It's got to be green, and I think it needs to be... I think I should switch... I don't know. I don't think it's going to matter when it's all done, but I do think I want it to be green. So let's go back to the green I've already cut. All right, and what was that? 1 7/8 wide by 5 7/8 tall. Is that right? That don't feel right. No, that's too wide. Bring her down. Bring her down.
Just trim a little hair off.
A hair. Trim a hair off.
Connie says she got her spoon bracelet in the mail.
Oh, do you love it?
It's gorgeous, she said. Just
gosh.
gorgeous.
Y'all, I had somebody comment in a video yesterday. She said, I know you probably don't hear this very often, but I love the sound the pearl makes on your bracelet when you're doing stuff. And I'm glad to hear that because I was worried. That's why my other one didn't have a charm. It's because I didn't want it to be noisy. Look how pretty that is. I went green heavy, but you know, green's easy to work with when I'm putting other pieces in. Is it too green heavy? I didn't really do that much black. I like it though.
It looks nice.
Now I want to cover the... Do I want to? I don't think I do. I don't know where that came from. I don't think I want to cover the sides. I like the raw wood. Some people don't, but I do. I don't think I'm going to cover the sides inside, but I think I'm going to cover the sides out here. So let's glue these pieces in. I need to pick them back up so I can glue them. So, to be safe, I'm going to put the glue on the inside here. These aren't going to need much glue. They were already staying in pretty good. Slide that up in there. Slick that dude down. Slick that dude down. Probably should use this. The right tool for the job then.
Always helps to have the right tool for the job.
That's purty. All right. Then, let's do the green. They're still doing a song. I see meeting smile after smile. That's what I looked up and saw. All right, so I never did hear if they thought that the sampler made sense.
Oh, yeah.
They did?
They do.
Has anybody ever done one? Maybe I could get some inspiration. That green piece I cut a little big, so I'm having to work it down. This was easy to cover. I kind of thought it would be harder than this. But it wasn't that bad. Or so far it hasn't been. And next. Put that dude down. See, this is nothing. Oh, she's bringing you your trivia questions. That'll help y'all have something to talk about while I'm doing the gluing.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, let me tell you what we did. We asked the question, and then we let, everybody that wanted to make a guess. And then we gave the answer. And these, if you were on our live shows on our Facebook, these might be duplicates, but don't stress. There's 50 questions, so you look like you're really into it.
Where do I need to start at?
Where you can start wherever you want to. Just remember the ones you asked so you don't duplicate.
Yeah, but how do I know what you asked?
It doesn't matter. It was on a different social media. So these, I don't know. Do you guys follow us over there? Dun, dun, dun. Did I do this one? I don't think I did, but it sure feels glued down. Did I do that one, y'all? I must have, because it's down.
Okay, so here's one. Well, Margie said I sound like Elvis. It's a new one. I hadn't got that one before.
The reason I make that face, Margie, is because my mother, y'all have to hear this story. You want to tell them?
Everybody looks like Elvis.
Tell them what happened the other night. That face was totally because it reminded me of a story about my mom.
I don't remember what she did.
So she has always, every one of my boys have looked like Elvis to my mother. Like at some point in time, she's like, "Look at him, he looks like Elvis." And I'm like, "No, he doesn't. He doesn't look like Elvis." Thomas was the one who looked that way the longest to her. Thomas looked like Elvis the longest. Yeah. So the other night we're at Joe's basketball game, and Thomas's girlfriend Jenna has a little brother named TJ. And I want to preface this by saying TJ looks nothing like Elvis.
I mean, not even in the same neighborhood.
And my mom goes, "Look at him. He looks just like Elvis right there." I said, "Mother, he does not look like Elvis." It was hilarious. It was so funny.
Okay, so here's a trivia question. What is Ralphie's little brother's name in the movie A Christmas Story?
Do I know that? I think I do.
What is Ralphie's little brother's name?
I can't say the answer, though.
In the movie A Christmas Story.
Oh, here's an issue I didn't think about. So 12 inches is going to be a little short. That's cool, though. That means I can put a little wraparound on the corners. That'll be pretty. Okay, so I need to cut some 12-inch pieces that are just over 2 7/8. So let's do that. I think I want it to be black on the outside. I think that'd be pretty. I like this.
Jackie Holder said it was Randy, and that is correct.
I would have been wrong. I would have said Mikey.
Lots of people have said Randy at this point. All right. Which Christmas song contains the lyric, "Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way"? Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way is from what Christmas song?
I'm just going to watch the answers and see what y'all say, because what is that song? In the new old-fashioned way. I don't remember.
That's pitiful.
It is pitiful. I can't remember.
But you just actually sang it and don't remember what song.
Can't remember the
from.
first part of it.
They want to know if you're going to do a product review on that iPad.
Oh, wow. I'd love to.
Wendy, rocking around the Christmas tree.
Oh,
correct.
I was going to say that. I really was.
Rocking around the Christmas
Let me
tree.
show y'all this real quick because this is short by just a tiny little bit. I'm going to glue this down and split the difference. And then on the ends, I'm going to make some little wrap overs. I think it'll be cute. So I'm going to put this glue on my paper. I like the trivia questions. I think they're fun. But we call them trivia because it's Christmas trivia. Trivia.
Who was the real name, or what was the real name of the character Tim Allen played in the Santa Claus?
I know this one. Please let me answer it because I know this one. So don't take their answer first. Take mine. But I can't say it till somebody answers, till they get some answers. I know it. I won't look. I promise. Look, I'm going to look away. I know it. You want me to write it down so you know I know it?
No, I'm confident that you know it.
I love that movie. I really do know this one. I really, really, really do. I said I was going to do it all black, but I think I'm not. I think I'll mix it up.
Okay, Nicole was the first one to answer. But
Ready?
What is it? Yeah.
Scott Calvin.
Scott Calvin is correct.
I knew that one.
Scott Calvin is correct.
I love Scott Calvin. I love that movie. I need to watch all three of them. I know him. See, I got that one right too. Okay.
Okay, here's an interesting. What is the best-selling Christmas song ever?
I think I know this one.
The best-selling Christmas song ever.
Well, maybe Ever?
Ever.
Ever goes back, don't it?
It does go back, I would think.
Just tell me this. Is it My Girl?
No.
Okay, then it's not what I thought. Oh, wait. It might.
Best-selling Christmas
Is it a
song
female
ever.
artist?
I can't say that.
You can say that.
No.
I think I know what it is. I think I know. Because you said it's not.
The first person to answer it was Jackie Holder, I think. And it was White Christmas by Bing Crosby.
Oh, see, I was going to say Judy Garland's Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Isn't that what hers was that she sang for that movie? Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Have yourself. Remember? That was hers, right? Okay.
But it's White Christmas, Bing Crosby.
The trivia is fun, isn't it? We had a lot of fun doing it.
This one's pretty easy. Who wrote Christmas Doesn't Come from a Store?
I know it.
Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more.
I know it. Can I answer it when you're ready?
Who wrote that?
I know it. Can I answer it when you're ready? Why can't I measure today? I'm struggling, y'all. Because I want to do trivia. All right. So, that's why. It was 1 3/4. Say when I can say it.
You can say it now. Nicole answered.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. That's from The Grinch. Dr. Seuss.
The Grinch That Stole Christmas. All right, so look, let me show this real quick. So this one, because it has that little dip down, I'm having to measure it, in between my cuts to see how to get it there. So I need to take about 1/4 of an inch off here, and I've got about 1/8 of an inch on the bottom hanging over. So I'm just going to trim that real quick.
Oh, this is a good one. You ready?
Yeah.
In the 1964 movie, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Movie?
What was the name of Rudolph's elf friend?
Movie?
Well, it was a cartoon. It wasn't really
The TV, the made for TV one?
I mean, it just says in the 1964 movie, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Well, I take it. I take a little bit of difference with that. I think it was a cartoon, but his name was
his elfie friend's name. You go, Judy. That is correct. It was Hermie.
Hermie.
Very good. Thought I might catch y'all on that one.
Hermie. Let's glue this dude down. I can glue him to here.
Okay. You probably asked this one the other day, so I'm not going to ask that one.
I didn't ask very many, but it was on Facebook. It wasn't on YouTube. Ooh. Did y'all catch me do that wrong? I'm trying to use all the small sides up. The gingham, not the buffalo check side.
Okay, here's an interesting one. In which modern day country was St. Nicholas born in?
Wow. Saint Nicholas.
In which modern day country was St. Nicholas born in?
Let's see. We've got some international folks watching. Let's see what they say. I bet you won't get all the same answers here. So let's see. Let's see. I have a feeling. Look at me.
No, that's not it.
I'd be wrong. You'd be wrong, ma'am.
It was not Germany.
Germany would be a good
It was not
guess.
France. It was not Italy, Holland, or New Zealand.
It was probably America.
Terry Foshi got it correct. It was Turkey.
Turkey. Wow, I would have never guessed Turkey.
Turkey.
I would have never guessed that. Never.
It was Turkey. Turkey. Oh. Okay, I think you asked me this one this morning, but I'm going to ask it anyway. You probably asked it yesterday. Well, where'd it go?
Is it the one that was my favorite question that we learned yesterday? Did I only ask you one this morning?
2.
Okay. I was telling him how much fun we had doing
Oh, this
trivia.
one might get people.
Are you trying to stump him?
Yeah. What's the name of the main villain in The Nightmare Before Christmas?
I've never seen that.
I never have either.
Something about it. I don't want to think of Christmas and nightmares. I know it's probably not that. I don't know.
Of the main villain in the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay, let me say this while you are talking about that. I want to cover these little strips too. Am I being completely crazy? You want to do that? But I do. I want to cover these strips. I think I want to do them in black, like a black frame. I keep saying black and then I change my mind, but we'll see what happens. I think that might be pretty to cover
Nicole
those.
got it right. Oogie boogie.
Well, if you're a fan, that's probably not a hard one, huh? Somebody asked what glue I'm using. I just looked up and saw it. This is Art Glitter Glue. It's my favorite glue of all time. But actually, I got to think about this. You know, we're not as cold as we usually are this time of year, so there may be some places that can still get it from us. Is there?
Glue?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
So you have to call in to order it because we can't ship it when it's below 40 degrees between you and I, right?
Correct.
So if wherever you are is colder than 40 degrees between us, we can't ship it to you, but you can call us. And if it's not, if the temperatures aren't dropping that low, and Amber's real good at being able to look and say, y'all, that is gonna be cute. I like that strip of black on there.
All right.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. So
You're having fun with the Christmas trivia.
this one says, and this might be a little challenging.
Okay.
What was the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time? Highest grossing, which means made the most money, Christmas movie of all time.
It'll just be a guess on my part. But can I guess?
Well, I mean, that's what everybody else is doing.
I'm going to guess Miracle on 34th Street.
No.
No. It was a guess. But is it a modern one?
I don't know that I can say that. Okay, I would say, in my thinking, because it's highest grossing, I would think the more modern, the more expensive it costs to go see it, so it may bring more money.
I don't know. What are they saying? Ooh, lots of guesses.
Somebody has already answered it, but I didn't see who the first person was. Do I need to say who the first person was to answer it?
Well, no. I mean, because it's not a contest. We're not giving anything away.
Okay. It was Home Alone.
Really?
Home Alone was
just the first one or the
grossing.
whole franchise?
It just says Home Alone. It doesn't say Home Alone 1 or 2 or...
You know what's funny about that? I have not really in the past been a big Home Alone watcher, but this year it was on while I was doing something in the kitchen, and I enjoyed listening to it. It was nice to kind of take me back. Y'all, I am loving how this looks covered in this gingham.
I'm thinking, Home Alone is a fairly recent one.
Y'all know what I might do? What
It's
if I
probably
just
not near
cut a
as recent as I
strip?
think.
What if I cut a strip and wrapped it all the way around? Hold on, let's see if that'll work. Didn't I just cut a strip that I haven't used yet? Oh, here it is. Look, I want to see if this will be the right length because this would be cool. It'll look inlaid. Yes, y'all, look. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap that all the way around. Does that make sense what I'm doing here? Can y'all see that? So I'm going to glue this one down. By the way, if there's any crafty questions, you might need to take a second and answer those because we are just doing Christmas trivia.
I hadn't even looked.
I know. Okay, if you've had a crafty question, ask it now because we just kind of got started and got going.
I got distracted by the Christmas trivia.
You're enjoying it. And then I'm just going to fold this and glue it down. Just like so. And then I'm going to do this side.
Cindy, you could have stopped anyway. She said she just drove by the Clanton exit.
Oh, you
And
could have
remembered that we
stopped
were
and said
filming,
hello.
but they didn't stop. What a shame.
Cindy Rodman? Oh, hey.
Yeah.
I just looked up to see who it was. Which Cindy? Cindy lives in Alabama. Huntsville. So she's probably just traveling through. Look how cool that looks. This is looking neat, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm kind of thinking I want to cover this little strip too. We'll get there. I got one more strip to do. Oh, the ends are going to be a little different. Okay, hold on. Where'd that little strip? Here it is. I don't think it's long enough. Nope, it's not long enough. Okay. The ends are a tiny bit different. I'll show y'all what I mean. Any craft questions? Because some people are like, I came here to watch you craft, not Christmas trivia. That's the kind of comments you get sometimes. I came here to watch you craft.
Well, you know. Cindy says they're on their way to Florida.
Oh, you're going south. They're driving south for the winter, babe.
Okay. Home Alone, we've said, was the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time. In Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they left Kevin?
I don't remember.
Where were they going on vacation?
I do not remember. I remember in the second one. I don't remember the first one.
Kevin behind.
I remember in the second one.
Platinum Diva is correct. They were going to Paris.
I was going to say France, but the second one's Florida, right? He ended up in New York, didn't he? In the second one? I don't remember. That might have been 3. I don't
New
remember.
York was the second one.
Was it?
I think. I don't know. Oh.
Vince is having too much fun with the trivia, y'all. When Vince is having fun, you can tell it in his voice. Do you know this? 20 years, babe. 20 years.
Okay, so which popular Christmas beverage is also called milk punch?
This is when we ask. I asked you this morning.
Or nectar of the gods, if you ask me.
That's right. That's what you call it. Okay, look. I had to do that one a little different because, see, they're short. And I don't need to cover down here, but I'll show you what I do need to cover. Where'd my little lid go? Here it is. I need to cover this piece because this slides in here. Covering down there won't matter. I need to cover this in the black. So I need to do that now.
Jerry Reed, eggnog is correct. Eggnog.
Vince calls it the nectar of the gods because it's his
nectar
favorite.
of the gods.
You're so funny. I'm going to go ahead and cut some strips because I think I'll do them in a different color. Maybe I'll do them in green, red, cream. Maybe cream. I bet cream will be pretty.
You tried to stump me with this one. How many ghosts show up in the movie A Christmas Carol?
Now watch how many people do what I did. There'll be several. You watch. See, this is a good time for me to get like my utilitarian parts of my projects done. The part that are like time consuming, we can do it like this, and then it's just videos after that.
Yes, this box comes from our store.
Yes. There's only
Okay,
when
Wendy
I checked.
Fowler was the first person that I saw with the correct answer. and it is 4. 4.
Did anybody say what I
Ghost.
said?
One person said 5. A lot of people said 3. Some
3.
people were saying 2.
This was a trick
Lynn
question.
said 6.
This was a trick question. It is 4 because Jacob Marley is also a ghost, and I forgot that. He comes back as a ghost. With his chains. See how cool that looks? Y'all, this is cool. I like this. Are you liking this?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to do that too. I need to do it in black
Gotta do
also.
the outside edge.
Yeah, I need to do it too. So I got to do this little edge too to make it all match. And I had a piece. Please be right. Doggone. Let me cut another one. This one will be long enough. All right, another 1/4 inch. And I want to cover the inside lip as well. I'll show y'all what I mean on that. Yeah, so I guess from now on, whenever I have projects that are going to have the same thing going over and over and over again, we need to do it live so we can do trivia. We could do different kinds of trivia, babe. Let's get that on there. Get that on there.
Susan, I did say that we were going to do the Christmas fruitcake cookies. I just hadn't got it done yet. I need to get that done.
You do need to get that done.
You can take exit 205 or exit 200 to get to our store.
Your GPS likes to bring you down 200 for some reason. A lot of folks have come and gone that way. Have come and gone that way?
It depends on which direction you're coming from. If you're coming south on 65, then 205 is where you should get off. And if you're coming north on 65, 200 is where you should get off.
The glue on my hands. Do y'all see this strip right here? This above the plexiglass strip? I'm going to do it in this cream just to finish it off. I think that'll be pretty. And this is actually going to fit because I have these, let me lean this over. Because these guys, the lips right here, take up the distance. I don't know if that cream is the color to put in there now that I look at it.
Technically, Shannon, we're on the right if you get off at exit 205 and come 5 miles south on 31. It's your other left.
I like red better. I like red better, so I'm going to cut some different ones.
If you're coming north toward Nashville, then you'll get off at exit 200.
Are they challenging your directions? Your direction skills?
Not mine, no. Shannon is still trying to figure out which one is left and which one is right. But other than that, we're in good shape.
We told Vince this morning we were working on Made It Con and getting everything ready to go. And
scared me to death.
I said, Shannon said, yeah, we did a lot of math yesterday. And he was like, oh, because he stayed home sick yesterday. We did a lot of math.
That means I'm going broke because she's not charging enough.
I didn't set up any classes yesterday, mister.
Thank you.
I was ordering product. You'll still be going broke, but I was ordering product for classes. I was getting the orders ready. You have to place the order. You'll know.
Yep.
Did you already look today?
No.
Okay.
If you are coming north on I-65 and you get off at exit 200, you will take a right and go to the third stop sign and take a left, and we will be on your left.
Y'all, this is cute, just covered like this. Isn't it?
Yep.
It's so satisfying to cover this wood with this paper. It's extremely satisfying. Yeah, this is going to be cute. This may be something I put in my own office.
We need another question?
Sure.
Which one of Santa's reindeer has the same name as another holiday mascot?
Oh, I know. I thought I got confused but I know. Everybody will know this one. Let's just see. How many of you are coming to Made It Con? And also, Did you get your Made It Con email? We sent out an email. We have a question for those of you who bought multiple tickets.
Addie George, that is correct. Cupid.
And I think Addie George is coming to Made It Con. I could be wrong, but I think so.
Now, how many of you sang the song?
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Do
I
you?
thought you said we couldn't sing.
Yeah, but I didn't sing it really well, so
Oh,
no
so you get
algorithm's
away
going to
with it?
pick that up.
Well, since you just sang it, would someone name the 3 reindeer that have names begin with D?
That was Thomas's
D.
question yesterday. He had to answer that one. Connie says she am and did. Donna will and I am and I got the email. Cindy's coming to make it escape it. Oh, Addie couldn't make it. Why did I think I see? Maybe I saw your name and you had to cancel. That might have been it because we were going through all the names yesterday. All right, I'm going to ink these edges because I think it'll make it more cohesive. So I'm just going to run around and darken these edges. See how that just kind of knocks it back? It's pretty when you do that.
That is correct, Beth. Dasher, Dancer, and Donner.
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 Yeah. It was so funny because Thomas got asked that question yesterday, and I'm like, you should know this because every year we throw reindeer food to a different reindeer. You know what I have to do? I have to stop right now and cover the back of this, don't I? Because everybody's going to be upset the back's not covered. I'm not wasting a whole piece of paper on the back. I'm going to hang this on the wall.
I agree.
I'm not wasting it. I can always decorate it with stamping. Have you ever seen stamping on wood is so beautiful.
Is this correct? I don't think this answer is correct. I'll ask it and see what you think. Where did there arise such a clatter?
There arose such a clatter. Out on the... Sorry, y'all. Was I right?
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I went to like sing it in my head. I'm sorry. I messed that up for everybody.
They said you could stamp the back.
So I'm saying, if you've ever, like, what I may do is take the stamps I'm going to use on the inside and like stamp the
Karen
stamp them on the
Radford
back.
is correct. But I didn't think this was correct.
Out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang
On
from
the
my
lawn.
bed to see what was the matter.
I thought it was on the roof.
No.
When up on the roof there arose such a clatter.
Nope. Out on the
How do
lawn.
they make noise in the yard?
Baby, they have bells.
I don't know about all that.
Babe, they have bells.
Oh, what was the first company that used Santa Claus in advertising?
So I asked this question yesterday and it got controversial. I want to see what you guys say. So I'm not going to even open my mouth, so I won't give it away.
Oh, you already asked it.
But I'm telling you, these are all different people from do you guys watch our lives over there? I don't think you do. I don't remember seeing a lot of the same people that watch these because I was doing the chat. Shannon was making the wreath. I was doing the chat. So it doesn't matter if you ask the same questions. This is a some people we okay, words. We even ended up Googling this to make sure it was right.
A lot of people either watched it or they knew it. Coca-Cola.
But some people did not agree. And one person, I can't remember what it was, even said that it was not Buffalo Rock, the other something white. Can't remember. Somebody said it was somebody else. And then somebody mentioned Gillette and Norelco. So we had to go look it up. But from what we found online, it was Coca-Cola. Yep. So it was interesting. And don't forget the lid. Did somebody tell me? Don't forget the lid. Oh, I need to do that edge. Let me finish these and then I'll do that one.
Yeah, White Rock.
White Rock. But We all got, yeah, there's Shannon. We all got a little confused on that one because I thought White Rock or Buffalo Rock. I don't know. We got confused. All right. I need to put that little strip inside of there, which needs to be red. Please be big enough. You are. That works well. I need to trim how much off of that one? I'm thinking 1/4 of an inch. That much. Anybody else measure like that? That much. I need to trim that much off of there. Too much glue. Squeeze too hard. Dog it. Dog.
Okay. You should get this one instantly. In the movie Elf, what was the first rule of the Code of Elves? The first rule of the Code of Elves.
I don't remember it being said like, I don't know how to. I don't think I'll get that.
Pat, it does come with the plexiglass.
I do know all of the. I know all of the 4 food groups.
You know the food groups.
Is it? Yes, we do. Does it have to do with that? Yes, we do. No. I bet I won't get it. I mean, I won't get it. Yeah, this is so cool. Let's slide this in here. Oh, look how good that looks, y'all. I love how this looks. I saw somebody say take the sticker off. Just for you, I will do that. Look at that. I got some glue on there. Doesn't that look good? I don't know about
Jerry
my
got it correct.
things.
Treat every day like Christmas.
Treat every day like Christmas. I didn't get it. Is that loose? No. I got to show y'all something that I think is so funny. Let me clean this off. I have this thing that is my favorite thing to do. Okay. Before you ask any questions, let me show this. So when you have your little art glitter glue bottle and there's glue that builds up on the top and you put your pen in, you put your stopper topper in, every time you do, that glue dries onto your stopper topper. So you end up with this, can y'all see this? You end up with this length of glue that you've collected on your stopper topper, and I love to get this off. It is like a thing. So I take my fingernail and I run it around the edge like this, right? It's like, I love it. It's so weird. And then I slide it off. I don't have it cut all the way. Another thing you can do, if you can't do it with your fingernails, you take this like this and just run it around. Don't cut, because you can cut through that stainless steel pen, but just run it around to loosen that glue up and then slide it off. It's my favorite thing.
The things that amuse you.
So now we start over. I do that. I love when it's built up and I can clean it off. It's so funny. Okay, what was I supposed to do? I want to ink this. This may be where I make my mistake. We will see. No, it'll look good. Were y'all already thinking it? I think it'll look nice. I should use one of those other things, though. Let me use one of these. I think it'll go on smoother. I'm going to use one of these Nouveau blending sponges. These are the things y'all should have grabbed up on Black Friday when Nouveau was so cheap. How much was Nouveau?
Too cheap.
This will lay it on thicker. Okay, so as a reminder, I will be turning this into a sampler. So I'm going to be using my stamp sets, and I'm just going to be creating little scenes inside of each one of these boxes. And then I will use little snow pellets, to make it look like a snow globe. Oh, I wanted to mention this too. If you can't get the snow, these bulk crystal beads would be super cute for the snow in the bottom. Because we don't have many of these, but I have some of these too. So I've got a little bit of the snow and a little bit of those bulk beads in store. Because I think the beads would be really pretty, especially if you're doing like something in pink or blue or winter or frost. The glass with the little crystal beads, they're not glass, they're plastic, but they would look good, I think. Why are you thinking? You had a thinking look on your face.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
He's thinking, y'all. He's thinking. I like the wood knocked back in the inside a little bit.
All right, not to be part people, but you're at 51 minutes.
Okay, let me do this. This I'll have left to do before we move on to the sampler part anyway, which I will be filming the sampler part, and that video will go up on Tuesday. It won't go up on Saturday because Saturday you get Shannon's bow tutorial. You guys asked for that, and that's what Saturday's video is, Shannon's bow. If you remember the bow that was on my chalk couture project at the house, you guys all said you wanted to see how Shannon did that bow, and it's very different. It's very different, but it's pretty, and so that's what you'll see there on Saturday.
Raggedy Girl asked, are the snow globes back in stock? I was only able to reorder one size of the snow globe. But they should be back, I would think, sometime next week.
All right. But we had some up front, so if you need them right away, call the store, because we can probably get one out to you. Because I know there were, you mean the big ones?
I could not get the big ones.
I want to say we had 4 or 5 up front if somebody needs them.
I could get the 100 millimeter, but I could not get the 130 or 40 millimeter, whatever the biggest one is.
Why is it all the stuff I love and fall in love with we can never get?
I understand.
There she is.
But I was able.
Look at this.
Do I say that or not?
Yeah, you should tell them. They need to know.
I was able, believe it or not, to order some more of the manger and manger accessories dies. So those should be in next week. And I know we have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting.
And I know it's close to Christmas, and some of y'all probably already planned out your Christmas cards, but you need to consider this one for next year, because if we can't get it again, because it took us, we got 100 and almost 200 in, and then we couldn't get them again.
We got more than 200.
Did we? And then we couldn't get them again, so. Let's go to the Crafter After Show. This is where we're going to start our sampler, and I'm going to be using those stamp sets that he mentioned earlier. And I'm just going to treat each little box like a card and decorate it. You know what I'm saying? And have them be all different scenes and be a little sampler. I love this. Do y'all love this? You know what I think would be really cute? If you didn't want to do a stamp sampler, I understand why some people wouldn't. Wouldn't it be cute if you have multiple kids, multiple grandkids? You know, wouldn't it be cute to do this box is one kid, this box is one kid, this box, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or one function or Christmas Day.
They'd be arguing about who got the biggest box.
Who got the big first box? That'll be the one. All right, guys, we're going to head out of this video. We're going to start our next video, which is the Crafter After Show. Do you see that pile of stuff that's been shipped in? Show them your eyes. That is all for us to open today. So we have a lot of across the mile stuff to show you guys, stuff that you guys have sent in. I feel like it's a lot of cards for the ministry, so because some of those boxes are huge. So it may not be as long as you think. Its eyes are huge. All right, we'll be back in just un momento to start our Crafter After Show. So just hang out for just a few minutes. Thanks so much for being here today. Remember, if you want to see me finish this, I will start the first video on Tuesday of next week. Saturday will be Shannon's bow. Hey, thanks so much for watching, guys. See you in a few minutes at the Crafter After Show. Bye. Bye.